going on, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Tip Your Bartender. It's the show where I teach you how to make a brand new craft cocktail. First and foremost, I got to give a huge shout out to Stevie's Bar and Grill in San Jose, California. We're filming live on location, baby. Dartboards in the back if you want to have a good time. They got pool tables. They got a great selection of beer on draft. They got handmade cocktails. And if you're hungry, they provide the best of the best food in the area from above the basics. They got theme nights. They got a sipping shop once a month where they got vendors coming in. You have a little drink, you buy a little something, and you're good to go for the evening. And of course, they always got live music hosted by my good man, DJ Chip DeVille. If you come into Stevie's Bar often enough, you are bound to see my guest this week. She's a feral animal coming off a 4-day bender in San Diego from a bachelorette party. She's full-fledged into the clothing company industry. Without further hesitation, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Ms. ReinitaRenee.
Hello! Woo! Oh, you're going to hug me.
Oh! I just want to thank you very much for being here, being part of this. You support me in literally everything I do. It is a great honor to have you on here and to teach you how to make a cocktail.
I know, I'm so excited. I've never done this before.
Hey, well, I've never done this before either.
You make drinks, though.
I do,
oh.
Yes.
I'm not really a craft cocktail girly. I'm like a convenience drink girly, like a can, a bottle, a shot. But I do love a good craft cocktail at like a restaurant.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So I'm excited.
Well, I think we got a really good one for you today. We're going to start off with our Centenario Blanco tequila.
Oh, yeah.
We have Campari. It is a bitter aperitif from Italy. We have simple syrup, and we have grapefruit juice.
Oh, I love grapefruit.
Along with, of course, our fresh limes. I don't like processed juice. Fresh is the way to go. This is the first time I've made this cocktail, but today we are making a siesta, which after your
nap?
After your trip, you might need a little siesta.
I do. I tried to take a siesta on the way before this. It didn't work.
I don't know how you keep it going. Like,
I don't either.
Literally get off the plane, you text me, and I'm on my way. Crazy.
Told you I was going to be here.
So we're going to start off with our tequila. Get this 2-ounce side right over here. Yes. And we're going to pour.
Is this a standard shot?
This is a shot and a half. So I make my cocktails a shot and a half. Standard shot is 1.5 ounces. We're not here to mess around. I'm going to fill my jigger up to 2 ounces.
Whoa.
Putting in labor. Oh. We're going to take our Campari, and we're going to do a 1/2 ounce. It's a little bitter, a little fruity.
I thought it was bitter. Like grenadine.
It don't taste like grenadine.
Oh, wait, how much? Again, I forgot.
I mean, 1/2 ounce, you're good.
That'll do.
We're going to take our simple syrup right over here.
And what is simple syrup?
It's sugar and water.
Oh, okay.
It just adds a little sweetness to the cocktail.
I like it.
And we're going to do another 1/2 ounce of this.
1/2 ounce. So what I just did.
Yeah. We got our grapefruit juice.
Yeah, that's my favorite part.
I hate grapefruit juice.
I love grapefruit
I am not a
Did you know that I love grapefruit juice? Is that why you picked this?
No, I had no idea. But I guess we're in it for the win.
Yeah.
We're going to do another 1/2 ounce of that.
Is this freshly squeezed?
No. What we are going to do, though, is we're going to take our lime half here, and we're going to freshly squeeze our lime in there. We're just going to take this baby.
Oh, yeah.
Bam.
I don't even know if I've ever made a cocktail like this official before. Like, I'm usually just like, some Sprite, some juice.
We're going to get our little scoop of ice here. Just a little baby scoop.
Oh. I'm just going to do this.
That'll work.
Is that enough?
That's fine. All right, Rain Dog, you ready to shake?
Yeah, I'm scared, though, because I'm scared I'm going to spill it and shake it.
And on a 1, 2, 3, shake it. We're going to double strain into our glass.
Wait, okay. How are you holding this? So why do we use 2?
So we use 2 because we have all that ice in our cocktail. We don't want to be choking on ice while we're enjoying it.
Oh my God, it was the perfect amount.
There we go.
See, that's my problem with making cocktails just willy-nilly because it doesn't turn out like that.
It could overflow. You never know.
And that's fine. But like, It's just a shit show.
Yeah.
Oh, can we cuss on this podcast?
Yeah. You
okay.
cuss as much as you want.
Have you ever
used one of these?
I have. Tequila potato.
Okay.
But that's a different one, I think.
This is, you can use it for potatoes, but in this sense, we're going to use it for a lime.
Yeah, it's kind of small for a potato.
It's all how you use it. Anyways, I'm
Give that opinion, ladies, in the comments.
I'm going to peel my lime just a little diagonal. Are you comfortable with using this?
Yeah.
Give it a
I
try.
actually cut my finger the other day when I was chopping strawberries.
You're wild with that thing. I thought you were going to cut yourself right now.
Probably.
Express it over the cocktail.
Does that really do something to this drink?
It does.
Is there something supposed to
I'm
drip
just
out of
messing
it?
around. It gets the oils on top of the cocktail.
This is why drinks are so expensive.
Yes.
So much
There's
work.
a lot of work that goes into
Do I
it.
put it in?
Let's put it in there. Bam! All right, Reina, that's your siesta.
Do we stir it?
No.
Oh, it's shaking.
It's shaking.
Cheers.
See how we like it.
Oh my god, it's so full. Holy.
Woo! Mmm. Yeah, taste the tequila in that one.
Ugh. Dude, I did not need that extra floater I put in there.
Welcome to Tip Your Bartender. You made a fantastic siesta there, ma'am.
Thank you.
If I do say so myself. Cheers once again to you.
I know,
You're
mine's
already,
a little...
You're already halfway through.
Mine's a little
Yeah.
light. Yours is dark.
I don't know
I got a bite to it.
if I would order this at a restaurant, but I'm glad that we made it. But I don't like grapefruit.
It's not that
It's the
grapefruity.
thing. It's more, we
It's
put a lot
literal
of tequila.
tequila.
We put a lot of tequila.
It tastes like a shot of tequila with a splash of grapefruit.
It's rough.
Grapefruit in it.
Oh, man. Reina, you literally just got back from a 4-day bachelorette trip.
I did.
Fresh off the plane, and you said, Nick, I'm on my way to you. Not even like 2 hours after you got off the plane, you're here.
And yeah, my plane was late too.
And you made it.
Yeah.
So that's just like a tribute to you. I just want to thank you once
Oh,
again
you're
for being
welcome.
here, because it's like the support is real.
Of course.
You seldom find people that are really about you and what you're trying to do. And so you are that for me. I appreciate that. Thank you.
And you are that for me.
Hey, takes two to tango.
Yep,
Baby.
true that.
You're about to be 30 years old.
Oh, don't remind me. I am feeling it, brother. I am feeling it.
Like, I know when I turned 30, I was like, it's kind of hitting a little different.
Yeah. Like, I didn't believe anyone who said that, but, like, now that I'm almost 30, I swear I cannot do it like I used to. I used to do it a lot better. Even, like, this morning, I was like, shit, my plane's late. I can't take my hour nap that I had planned.
Yeah.
But I shut my eyes for, like, 10 minutes, and it was fine.
And you're good to go.
Took a shower, a little recoup.
So you're about to turn 30. Like, do you imagine yourself slowing down a little bit, or are you going to rev the engine?
Oh, no, I need to slow down for sure. Yeah, it's already in my head. But
All right.
But I say that, who knows?
We're going to Mexico for your 30th
Yes,
birthday,
we
and that
are.
is going to be
That's-
a wild time.
Maybe that'll be my, it's definitely not going to be my last, like, crazy bender thing, but I think that, like, I really should I need to slow down.
Yeah.
It's a lot. There's, like, 20 people going. And we're rolling deep on that airplane. Maybe, like, we're going to need a couple siestas and then an actual siesta.
For sure.
Literally thinking, like, in the middle of the bachelorette trip, because, like, the second day I was actually really hungover, and I don't usually get, like, that hungover, because, like, on a trip I'm kind of, like, everyone's kind of vibing, it's, like, different, you know? But I was down bad for a second, and I was like, damn, I think it's because I'm getting older.
You'll be hitting a little different, I'll tell you.
Yeah, I'm like
I get like 3-day hangovers now.
no, oh, God.
It's not great.
You should take off extra time after Cabo then, because you're going to be wrecked.
I'll be ready to rock and roll.
Yeah.
You came to my 30th birthday party,
I
which was
did.
a surprise. I was blown away by the people that were there, and I did not expect it at all. But I remember you told me that if I don't make it to yours, you were going to, excommunicate me as your friend. Did you,
Yeah.
Did you actually mean that?
I did. I did. Because you know what? You're my best guy friend, really. If you can't make it happen in the time span I gave you, then that's just...
It was a lot of time. It wasn't.
I mean, I would have gotten over it maybe like a year or so, but
still a long time.
I'm a grudge holder.
I made it a point. I was like, dude, I'm really scared. She says she doesn't want to be friends if I don't make it.
No.
And I'm like, I gotta get on. I gotta get it going.
And we've never been on like an all-inclusive like resort trip together. Like, it's just so fun. It's so different than like anything else. It's so different than like getting an Airbnb and like all that stuff. Oh yeah, I'm in my yappy mood right now.
Oh hell yeah.
I should have had an espresso martini.
You were my groomswoman.
I was.
Which is, some people might think it's a little unorthodox, a little
But that's
weird,
why it's fun.
But that's why it worked. I know the people that talk to me that know you, they thought it was like a normal thing. Right?
Yeah.
Did anybody that knows you directly that maybe doesn't know me
Yeah.
think it was a little weird?
Yeah, I got a lot of like, you were a groomswoman? Like,
Yeah.
what? Like, what is that? Like, I don't understand. I'm like, well, I wore like a jumpsuit and I was like on the groom side. And it was amazing because like the whole day, like getting ready and stuff, I was like getting ready with Lauren, like bride. But then I'd like sprint over to the guys, the grooms. Like, I'm going to take a picture over here. I need you in your robe over here. I need you in your outfit over there. I'm like, damn. But it was so fun. It was a good experience. And I got to go to the bachelor party, which was even better.
Oh, yeah.
That was a fucking blast. Do you remember any of that?
For the most part. I remember the dinner that we went to.
Oh, that's good because that was expensive and really delicious.
Yeah.
That butter. Oh.
The only thing I really don't remember was the baseball game.
I knew you were going to say that.
I don't remember any of that game. I don't remember showing up. I don't remember any of the 9 innings. I don't remember leaving. That day is a blur to me.
Yeah, you weren't bad though. That was good.
I wasn't, but I was not there. It wasn't me. I was not there.
Yeah, what's your alter ego?
I don't have one.
Oh, we
I don't know. I just call him Drunk Nick. Sometimes he's really fun. Sometimes he's
That's true.
Sometimes he's not great.
For the most part.
You have a lot of I don't know if I want to call them odd jobs, but they're maybe like not traditional jobs, I would say. They're cool. Have you always kind of been in like the odd job mode? Have you ever worked for like a retail company?
No.
No.
Wait, did I? Oh, I worked. Yeah. My first job was at Mountain Mike's, and I worked there for a day. It was absolutely disgusting in that place. I'm not going to shout out the location, but it was bad. And I was like, I'm out. And then when I turned like 17 and a half, I was like, I need to make a lot of money so I can like move out. So I just like started nannying, and I like loved kids. So I was like, this works. And I found a family, worked for them for like 2 years. Found another family, worked for them for 9 years. Found another family that I've been with now for like 7 years.
And then you also work right now for Cuddy.
Yeah, I've known Cuddy for a very long time, like 10 years. We were friends for a long time. And I just went in there, I think, to like pick up something or buy something. And I was like, oh, if you ever need help, like let me know. I'm literally just sitting on my ass all day, like not working. Just honestly just drinking every day, like riding bikes and drinking every single day. Yeah. I'm like, I need to do something. Like I need somewhere to be at a certain time or else I'm like very unorganized. Like a week later, he was like, yeah, like I could use some help. I'm like, great. And now I've been there for like 4 years. So since then, I've just like learned, he's literally taught me so much. I've learned so much. And when I first started working there, he was like, one of these days, like, you're going to start your own brand. I was like, you're crazy. Like, no, I'm not ever doing that. Mm-hmm. Sure enough, TwstdThreads came around.
You started your own brand.
Yeah.
I'm curious just how I cannot say the
Entrepreneur.
Entrepreneurship. We'll just go with that. Entrepreneurship work. I saw the other day that you were selling your merch inside a shop in Los Gatos, the Remy B shop.
Yes.
How exactly does that work? Like,
what do you mean?
You sell your merch to the shop, and then the shop sells your merch to the people?
Yeah.
And then how does that, like, split work?
Well, so, like, how it was working, so my friend who owns that shop is Brittany. So we're friends. We've been friends for a long time. Mm-hmm. And she, like, I was already making hats, but, like, she had these specific ideas that she wanted. So, like, they were her ideas.
Okay.
The ones that were, like, selling out of there. We have, like, a system. Her, like, ideas were her ideas. My ideas were my ideas, basically.
But, I mean,
we have, like, a good little deal.
Right. So it works out. So you make money, she makes money.
Yes, and everyone's happy.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And we're both, like, she actually did a lot for me, like, starting TwstdThreads.
Yeah.
She, like, showed me how to, like, actually become legit and, like, get my seller's permit and, like, all that shit. She, like, really helped me a lot with that.
So you're legit.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's,
I still need to get my business license just because
yeah.
I'm a procrastinator at heart. Yeah.
Let's take it one step
Yeah.
at a time. That's
But
all
like,
right.
shout out to her because she's the
She knows
boss
what she's
bitch.
doing.
Yeah.
I feel like this community that we have and that we're all like invested in is really helpful to one another. And that's why Stevie's is so cool, is because even like myself, I presented the idea of filming here, and they were like, yeah, like let's just do it. Let's go for it.
It's great. That's even just like, that's what I'm saying. Like the crowd, like I know it's, I don't want to be like, oh, it's not like every other dive bar, but like, I feel like it truly is not the same.
No, I wouldn't even consider it a dive bar anymore.
It's
because
not.
The transition that this place has gone through from even like, 6 years ago, 7 years ago to now, it's like,
Huge.
I don't consider this a dive bar at all.
I know. I saw this like Snapchat memory photo of me here, and it was like, I think in like 2016 or something, and it looks so different.
Yeah,
I was like, damn, I'm still here doing the same thing. But I wouldn't change it, honestly.
So I know we talked about it off camera a couple days ago, and I asked you, like, you and I, we've been friends for, I want to say, rough estimate here, 15 years at
yeah,
least.
that's a good guess. I was going to say
15 years at least. And you told me that you don't remember the first time that we met.
I don't.
Okay.
I have a poor memory.
Me too, but I remember that one.
What was it? I really don't know.
What happened was I was friends with some of your other friends. I went to your school or whatever. I was also in school. Let's not be weird about it. But,
I went to your school.
It sounds a lot weirder than it actually is. And then I met all y'all, but then like you and I didn't talk until like many years later. To the best of my knowledge, you invited me over for Drunk Jenga.
Drunk Jenga?
Yeah.
That sounds about right.
And then from there it was like,
yeah, that
cool.
Sounds right because like my old house, it was, what would you describe it?
It was pristine for Drunk Jenga.
A trap house. Not actually.
It was a fun house.
So fun. Like my parents loved to have people over and like.
It was a good time, for sure.
What's it called? Host. Played beer pong, Drunk Jenga. That actually makes sense.
Yeah. And then from there it was just like, well, you know, we vibed and...
Well, we're friends now, so...
We're here, you know. People think it's weird that I say that one of, if not, my best friend is a girl.
Yeah, a lot of people think it's weird when I say, like, I have, like, a guy best friend.
And I've never even seen you in the nude.
That's true. And that's surprising because I be nude a lot of places. To be honest. Like, it's just, I'm a nudie girl. I don't know.
People ask for your OnlyFans?
All the time, and I don't have one. I'm like, shit.
Let's put it to rest.
Put it to rest, folks. I don't have one. I used to do this dumbass, like, ask me an anonymous question. Like, why would I do that? Like, looking back, I'm like, that's so dumb. Fucking 90% of them, what's your OnlyFans? I'm like, no, fuck off.
People have told me to start.
I'll block you next time. Whoever does that, I'm blocking you. I'll send you some random ass ratchet bitches link.
You should do that to somebody that you don't even
I'm going to send that big old black guy with a big old...
Surprise,
yeah,
motherfucker.
Surprise. I mean, I know 100% I would never have an OnlyFans.
It's a great idea.
Maybe my feet.
I want to know just how you're able to handle your crazy schedule because, A, you work a lot, going on vacation after vacation. You're coming on to podcasts right after vacations. Do you ever get, like, overwhelmed with what's going on in your life, or are you just kind of taking it day by day, living in the moment?
I definitely get overwhelmed.
Yeah.
Like, I don't let people see that I'm overwhelmed, I think.
You play it off really well.
Yeah, but, like, there's definitely some people, like, probably maybe, like, a handful of people that have seen me and they're like, girl, like...
Like I said, feral animal.
Yeah, definitely do be getting overwhelmed sometimes. Yeah. Like, recently, I think, more so, because I just, like, overbook myself.
Right. And I know...
And I like it, though. Like, I like it, but then when it's happening, I'm like...
This is a lot.
I'm overbooked.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, I need to, like, decompress, right? And I need to just, like, go on my phone and scroll for 10 minutes even, you know, just like something.
Yeah. But, I mean, like, that's why I'm like, dude, when you said that you wanted to be on the show right after your vacation, I was like, you're kind of fucking crazy for doing that. But...
It was the only day I had available.
Exactly. And so... See how crazy that is? The only day I had available.
Like, literally.
But to that point, I'm like, I don't think people expect any less from you because you're always go, 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 go.
And
people know that.
Yeah, and that in itself is sometimes a problem. Like, I am always like, yes, like, whatever you want me to do, great. I'm there.
Yeah.
But then sometimes if I say no, then it's like, what's wrong?
Yeah.
And like, nothing's wrong. I'm just like, I'm a little overwhelmed for a second, but it's fine. I just like, even like getting a free like hour, I'm like, what can I do?
It's inspiring to see that you're able to do so many things. As your friend, sometimes I'm like, damn, I got to schedule you to hang out with you?
It's bad. I feel bad for my friend. That's why I need low maintenance friends. Like, I really
well, I mean, like, dude, I'm cool with it. Like, when I get to see you, it's always a treat.
Exactly.
But I'm like, damn, you really got your calendar booked up for like the next month, and then people you gotta like book in a time. Like, okay, I'll hang out with you an hour this day.
It's bad. I like to work. Like, I like to make money, and I feel like I like to make money to like do fun shit, and I have FOMO like a motherfucker.
I believe it.
And so like, if someone like my friends or family or somewhere where they're having fun and I'm not there, I'm like, oh.
More often than not, you're at the afters, and maybe people find it surprising, but you don't even like do any drugs or anything like that. You just live in the moment. And
I don't.
Up until
I don't
6, 7 a.m.
And a lot of people think that I do. Attention, I do not. My friends can confirm.
It's so crazy because you just like 4 a.m. and you're still rocking.
Yeah, it's interesting though because I've noticed like recently I'm disintegrating. The last couple afters that I went to in the last like month, I've fallen asleep.
I've never.
2 weeks ago, I fell asleep at 2 different afters. It's just fun. Like, I have so much fun. Like, even if I'm not drinking, like, I've been to afters sober, and I'm still having the time of my life. I think it's just, like, being with my friends.
Yeah.
Girls just want to have fun.
Girls want to, no, well, I was going to say, girls want to have fun, but girls want to be you. Guys want to be with you. That's
crazy. It's crazy up in here.
Never know what's going on.
It may look good from the outside. It's a little cray-cray on the inside. No, I have my shit together. I do, actually. I think a lot of people, I get this often, actually, like, Reina, you just, like, drink all the time. I'm like, actually, I don't drink during the week at all, ever.
Right.
Unless there's, like, a special, like, I don't know, it's like my mom's birthday on a Tuesday or something. But, like, even then I'm going to have, like, 2 drinks and that's it. Like, I can't because I have so much shit to do that, like...
You need to be present.
Yeah. And then if I drink, then I'm going to be tired. I'm going to be, like, groggy. I'm going to be like, fuck, I don't want to do any of this. Yeah. So I think that's why, like, the weekend comes and I'm like, we are raging. And I'm like, sister, get it together.
I know we talked a little bit about we're going to Mexico for your 30th birthday.
Yeah.
Thus far, what's the best vacation you've ever been on?
Oh, that's so hard. I have, like, a 2 for...
Okay, that's fine.
So my first one was Jamaica. Like, when was that? Like 6 years ago?
I don't know. You tell me. I don't
6
know.
years ago with my family, and, like, it was, like, a group of, like, 15 of us just rolling deep in Jamaica. And we, like, stayed in all-inclusive. It was, like...
I think you
you were invited, but you didn't go.
I didn't make it.
I should have. Good job. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. No, but it was... like the most fun ever, just like being with my family and stuff. But the second one was Europe. I went to Europe last year in the summer, and it was insane. Just to like learn like other things. And like my whole life we just been going to like all inclusives like once a year, which is literally the greatest thing in the world.
Yeah.
But like it was so cool to like actually like go on like what are they called? Tours and shit.
Okay. Yeah.
And like learn about where you are staying.
I think, and I've heard this from a lot of people, that Europe is like definitely the place to go.
It was
for a vacation.
Unreal.
Because there's so many. I even think there's so much of the United States to explore and visit, and then B, there's a whole other side of the world.
A whole world that
is yet to be explored.
Yeah.
So when you have the chance to do that, take advantage.
Yes. Definitely go there. Anywhere over there. I don't care where you go. Just go
Just
over
go
there.
Just
the
go to
food's
Europe.
So good. So much better. It's in America.
What's the best concert you ever been to?
Oh, these questions. The best concert?
That you can maybe remember.
I'd say Luke Combs this past, whenever that was, May.
Yeah.
Like, that was so good. Then Red Hot Chili Peppers. Not the last one I went to, but the one at Levi's was fucking amazing.
Nice.
I think you were also invited to that and you didn't go.
Hey, probably. I'm invited to a lot of things that I usually can't go to.
I invite you to everything.
Yeah. Just, you know.
It's hard being an adult.
I'm not a celebrity. I gotta work.
Well, what is your favorite concert
I have a couple.
that you remember?
The last few concerts I went to, I actually don't remember, and that's really bad. Best concert, I will say, was at the Catalyst in Santa Cruz. I went to a Hobson concert. It was like a...
Who that?
He's like an underground rapper. He's not...
I was gonna guess.
I haven't seen or heard from him in a while. I think he's kind of off the grid right now.
You like heard him?
No,
like,
no. Like, I haven't heard any new music or anything.
Like you guys be texting or
No.
what?
No. No, but this show was crazy because, A, it was like a 2-hour set, and he literally just rapped everything live. And this fool did a front flip off the second story of the balcony in the Catalyst into the crowd on the first floor, and then the crowd lifted him up on his feet and was crowd surfing on his feet, all while rapping his song.
That's amazing.
It was so nuts. And I was sober for that
You
one.
should bring carcinogenic back.
Oh, no, you brought it up.
I just want to see you crowd surf on your feet.
If people can even lift me up, I'm packing a few more LPs
No, I'll get
than I
some
was
people
back
down
then.
there. We could be like bottle service
I'll
with your
tell
body.
you what, if you can get enough people in a specific area for me to be able, I've always
Cabo.
wanted to crowd surf.
Oh my God!
I would love to do it.
In the pool party at Cabo, we're crowd surfing.
I would love to do it. We'll make it happen.
Believe it or not, I haven't crowd surfed before.
We'll get you to where you need to be.
Oh, I'm gonna do it.
We'll get you up there.
Yeah.
The thing I'm worried about crowd surfing is like, what if people accidentally poke your butthole?
I was just gonna say that. I think it's on purpose on their end.
Yes. You're
Like,
not.
you can control those.
You're
things.
not trying to poke a butthole unless you're really looking for it.
Yeah.
You know, just lift it up. I'm okay with a butt touch, not a butt poke.
Not a whole thing.
Not a whole finger up there. Well, I also want to say the other best concert that I've ever been to was we went to Post Malone in San Francisco. That was the first time I ever saw him.
Yes, that was so good. I was the driver.
You drove
I
us
was
up
the
there.
DD people.
You drove us up there, yeah. And I thought that show was so fucking good.
It was good. That's a really good venue.
It was one of the best shows I've ever
Was that
seen.
at the Regency? Yeah.
It was at, I want to
Regency?
say it was at the Warfield.
Oh.
Maybe. I could be wrong. I don't know.
One of those
Maybe it was
two.
the Regency. I don't know.
The outside looks like a warfield.
But that show was great because literally he sang every song, he
Yeah.
rapped every song at the time, and by the end of the show, this guy was so fucking drunk, he smashed his guitar.
I didn't remember that.
Oh, I do. That's why I'm like, this guy's great.
And I was sober.
This guy's going places. He smashed his guitar. That was top tier. One of the best shows I've ever been to.
Yeah,
he's a great performer.
He's my heart and soul. I actually just bought tickets to see his country. There's like this festival, I think, or whatever it is, in San Diego at Petco Park.
Thank you for
in
the
December.
invite.
Oh, I have an extra ticket for that one. I haven't chose who I want to
Thank
bring
you for the
yet.
invite.
It was very expensive.
I believe it.
I was like, I better buy two.
So you lived here your whole life.
Yes.
If you didn't live here, where's one place that you would want to go?
Maui.
To live there?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm
Would
scared.
you rather skydive or swim with sharks?
Oh, I want to do both really bad.
Wow.
But I think,
Adventurous.
so here's my thing. I think I am adventurous, like in my heart, but I like think and I'm like, it sounds so fun, but I think if I was like in the plane, like ready to jump, they would just need to push me out
Yeah.
because I don't think I would.
I think that's what they do.
Really?
Unless you like start hyperventilating.
Oh.
I think they
I
just
don't
say
think I'd
you're
do
going
that.
for it.
I think it'd probably be fine. The shark thing, is it like swim with sharks
Like you're
in a tank or
like you're in a cage and you just see the sharks go by.
I 100% will cage shark dive one day. I thought you meant just like swimming around with sharks.
That's
like
not
out of it.
safe.
People do it.
You will do it. I think you have to train
Well,
for that.
technically, Nick,
People get
when you're
paid
swimming in
to
the
do
ocean,
that.
no. When you're swimming in the ocean, though, you're already swimming with sharks.
I don't go in the ocean.
Oh.
No. That's why. That's the exact reason why. Because there's sharks in the water, and I'm not going in there.
What about Cabo?
Go in the water?
Will you jump off the boat with me into the water?
Sure, and after I come with tequila, so no. Probably.
Shark
I
food.
probably will. I'll forget there's even fish in the water.
There's like barely any fish there that I've seen.
Then yeah.
Every time I snorkel there, I'm like, where's the fish at? To my knowledge, and I actually do believe this. Like I watch a lot of Shark Week. They're confused. Like they think that we're like an animal.
Yeah.
They're not like, I want to eat you, human. You know. And we are in their house.
Yeah.
So like,
that's true.
If you want to bite me, bite me. You know. I'm taking the risk.
Yeah.
Well, they say to just gently like guide them with your hand on the nose. That's what I've learned.
And when I'm in sheer terror, I'm not thinking about gently gliding
like,
it
I
on
would
the
be
nose.
Like,
I'm thinking of like, get me the fuck out of here. In a situation where you're like spooked, are you like a fight, flight, or freeze?
Depends what. Like, can I have more context?
Okay.
Like an animal?
Okay, sure. We'll give you a couple choices here, okay. So an animal comes up to you. Fight, flight, freeze.
Flight.
Flight. You're like, I'm out of here.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I pop around the corner. Bah!
Fight.
Fight. Oh, punch me in the face. Oh, geez.
My initial instinct's like, yeah.
Oh. Okay. You're in your house. You hear a suspicious opening of your door. Oh.
Freeze.
Ah.
And I'd be like, sir? No, I wouldn't.
No,
honestly,
you'd be like,
no, I think I would freeze and be like, I'd have a panic attack.
Yeah.
Like full blown. Like my initial answer was like fight, but like he might have a gun.
Right. I freeze every time, no matter what.
I was gonna guess that.
I freeze every time.
You seem like a freezer.
Dude.
Like I just.
No, I'm like. Even at my own house, my brother will like pop around the corner and spook me, and I'm like. I literally don't know what to do. I'm a weenie when it comes to
That's why you need
interactions.
a weapon.
I'm not, dude.
Not like a real. I mean, if you want a real weapon, I don't care.
No,
but
I mean, a bat would do well.
A bat.
I could do a bat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I do have like this weird fear of like maybe being kidnapped one day,
Oh.
and I'm always like.
For some people, that's a fantasy.
I'm like, I'm not saying it's not. I literally, my tactic is like, I'm gonna lure him in. I was like, oh, he's gonna kidnap me, and I'll be like, oh, I like it, and then,
oh, right in the nuts.
Yeah, like kind of act like you're into it, so then they're like, oh, wait, she's kind of hot, you know?
Do you think?
And then just like, hey.
Have you ever been like kicked in the vagina?
Yes.
Does it hurt?
Yes.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I've always been
It's just bone.
Oh.
So yeah, it hurts.
I guess so. I've always been curious if it's like the same level of pain.
Oh, I think
like
that
getting
the balls
kicked
are
in the
probably way
balls.
worse.
Dude.
Right?
Getting kicked in the
They gotta
balls
be.
sucks.
Because it's like, it like goes, you know?
Yeah, I feel like I want to throw even the tiniest flick.
Yeah,
like,
that's gotta be way worse.
If I was a girl, maybe I would like just want to like be kicked in the vagina.
Yeah, wait, what would you
Just
do, like, if you were a girl for one night?
Do I get to choose what girl I am? Or just like a girl?
No, like, what would you do if you were a girl? Like, what would be your, like, night?
Well, I guess maybe I would go to a strip club. Because...
I've taught you well.
Because I think, I mean, based on your experiences, they let you get up on the pole. I think that'd be pretty fun.
And cut. It's fun, honestly.
Doesn't it spin, the pole spin?
Yes. Well, at a good place, yeah.
So, like, you don't have to really, you can just hang out there. You don't have to spin yourself.
No.
It does the work for you.
No, they spin.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, you can, like, swing and it will spin.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, it's fun.
The mentality of men and women sometimes are very different. Like, if I was a girl, like, as a guy, right, I don't want to take it in the butt. It's not my cup of tea. If I was a girl, maybe I'd be interested in the butt.
You never know.
You never know.
Well, the main G-spot's in the ball.
That's what I've heard. I'm not doing it, though. I'm not doing it. Okay?
I cannot confirm nor deny, but that's what I've heard.
We're not doing the butt stuff. I'm done. We're not doing that.
I put the kibosh on that.
Put the plug in. We're done.
Really?
No. I'm saying we're putting the plug in the talk of the butt stuff.
Oh, well, you should have said no pun intended because you said we're putting the plug in.
Jeez.
Clean family fun.
Has it ever been an interest to you, or maybe like an idea to maybe start your own podcast or start like a YouTube show and be an entertainer in that sense?
I've thought about like a podcast before, just because like I've been yapping. think a lot of people are like, oh, I want to start a podcast because I'm so funny, right? Like,
it's hard.
But like, maybe you're not funny to everyone else, but like in your friend group, you're so funny, right?
Yeah.
But I don't know. I feel like it'd be cool to like bring people on and like talk about
stuff,
silly things, and just like get to know people. Watching your other two, like the first 2 episodes, I like learned so much about like Chip. I was like, oh, like I love Chip, but like I didn't know anything about him really. I was like, wow, this is like really informative. And I was like, this is great. And then I was like nervous because I was like, oh my God, I'm next. And I was like, that is so professional. And then like here comes me, all me, and I'm like,
we're shooting this shit.
It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
That's what we do.
Yeah. Outside of the entertainment world, I'm very like antisocial.
I know.
I'm very.
It's so weird to me.
If
not weird that you're like that, but like weird that you're so good like on camera.
It's different. It's entertainment.
Yeah.
If I'm at work, like obviously I'm getting paid to do my job, so like I'll turn it on. In front of the camera, I'm like, let's turn it on. Outside of the camera, I have no social battery. I am like not great. I came to your sipping shop here.
Oh my God, yeah.
And I was in here for maybe like 5 minutes, and I started sweating profusely. I got so nervous to talk to people.
I feel like I gotta go.
And I was like, I'm done.
I feel like that's like I'm kind of opposite.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm like I be posting too much, honestly, but like everyone always knows what I'm doing, you know, and it's like I'm usually doing some fun shit or like working or like whatever I'm doing, but then like something like this where I'm like, oh my God, you can ask me questions I don't know what I have to say. People don't care what I have to say, right? Like they do, I guess, maybe some of them, but like
I think a lot of people are gonna, hopefully, right, people are gonna tune in and actually want to know what you have to say.
Probably all the people asking for my OnlyFans. I'm watching you.
A while back, you asked me to be the officiant of your wedding.
I did.
And it was a very big honor. Don't get me wrong. I was excited.
Oh, I could tell when you bawled your eyes out for 10 minutes.
Oh, dude. I cried so hard. I was so excited. Obviously, for reasons that we don't need to get into, it didn't work out, and it's fine. I'm curious to know if getting married is still in your plans for the future, or if you kind of just said, hey, you know what, like, I tried it, there's a time in my life, maybe it's not for me.
Well, I think that I'm like, in my head now, I'm like, why, really? Maybe if I found like the right person, then I was like, yeah, for sure. But like right now, I'm just kind of like, I don't really think about it. Like it's not like on my mind ever, like ever. It's not like, oh yeah, I like really want to get married one day. And I don't think that I was ever really like one of those people or one of those girls who was like planning their wedding like since they were like teenagers, you know? Like a lot of my friends there were like, I want to get married by this age. This is what I want it to look like. I want my dress to look like this. And I never really was like I knew I wanted to get married for sure and like have kids and stuff, and I still do. But like I don't think I was ever like I like fantasize about it, you know? And then now I'm just kind of like it's like not as exciting, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I'd change my mind. I'm also very indecisive. So I could literally say this now and tomorrow I'd say something different.
Yeah,
so, yeah. Deep down, I probably do, and I do want to have a family. I want to have kids and stuff, but, like, it's just kind of like, I don't think about it.
It seems to me like you kind of just live life day by day and whatever
I do.
goes with your flow and like whatever.
Like my famous little line is the show must go on. The sun will rise again. Like tomorrow.
No, I appreciate you sharing that because it has been on my mind for a while.
I know. I think a lot of people ask me that.
Let's just get through Mexico.
Once I get through that, maybe I'll step up my life game. I don't know. Who knows, honestly, because I like to have fun and just like I also like I just cruise.
Yeah.
Like I'm in my own little like blinders on, just cruising. And I've always been like that.
Yes, you have. And
like before and after.
Like I said, I mean, like, I think that's what people have come to kind of realize about you is that you're very, like, in your own lane. You kind of just coast with the flow of whatever the hell is going on. And that's why people gravitate towards you so much because for a lot of people, it's like we're so stuck in, like, we got to do this. Get this done, this, whatever. Whereas you're like, well, you know, whatever happens, happens.
Yeah. And don't get me wrong, I am like that. Like, in my head, when I got all this shit to do, my to-do list, I have shit to do and I don't have enough time.
Yeah.
but somehow I always get it done. Cuddy has seen me just pull some shit out of nowhere and just like, I am just like stressed.
Yeah.
And like, I don't show that I'm stressed to like a lot of people ever.
No.
Because I don't want people to see that I'm like stressed or overwhelmed, because it's like, everything's fine. Because everyone's got their own shit. Everyone's stressed. Everyone's overwhelmed. Like, I'm never the one to be like, oh my God, I'm overwhelmed.
You know what I was going to say is like, it's such a credit to you as a friend, because very rarely I've seen you get like really flustered.
I try not to.
I think I've maybe only seen you cry less than a handful of times.
I think a lot of people could say that.
Whereas, you know, me, you've seen my fair share.
Oh, you see.
Not even just crying, but like you. I come to you for, you know, venting sessions and stuff like that. And I'm always so envious, because you do hold yourself together really well on the outside. When I come to you for things that are going wrong in my life, or things that I need to talk about, I'm like, well, I can't reciprocate that, because you're always so like, whatever, dude.
Like, if I'm stressed, or like if I do have like a big problem, then I'm like, I can figure it out on my own.
Yeah.
Like, I think that I am like very like, I got this.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm like, I don't really need anyone else's help.
Yeah.
Like, and maybe sometimes I do, and that's probably not great, but like, I think in my own head, I'm like, I could figure this out. And I think that's not the best choice sometimes, but like, I mean, I'm fine. Some people just do need to do that, and I don't think that I'm one of those people. Like, I think that you are one of those people.
I am definitely one of them.
And I am not.
It's a treat, because you just listen to me.
Yeah.
With whatever that I have, maybe to just my face. You have never judged me with anything that I have ever done.
I am not judgmental.
And it's such a treat, because those people are very hard to come by in life. I just appreciate you, because you're the kind of person to where, like, I can tell you literally anything, and you're like, well, you got yourself in that situation. What are you going to do now?
I know. Well, that's like, I honestly, like, I feel as like a friend, like me being a friend, and as like my friends, like, I need those type of people, and I need to be that type of person, because like, I don't want my friends to like sugarcoat shit. I'm going to need you to give me like how you feel, and like, don't lie, don't sugarcoat it. Like, because eventually I'm going to be like, that was wrong, but you made it feel right, and it was not right, and like, that's bad of you as a person.
No, dude,
and so like, I'll be like brutally honest. I don't even really care if it hurts your feelings, because I'm like, I don't want to sit back in my day and be like, damn, I should have really told them like how I felt.
Yeah.
You know, and like, regardless if it breaks friendships, which it has before, but like, at least I was honest.
Yeah.
No, you know, in a non-bitchy way, like, I'm going to be honest, you know?
Honestly, you keep it real, like, no matter what. And that's what I appreciate so much, is because sometimes you tell me things that I maybe don't necessarily want to hear.
Yeah.
Especially as a friend. I'm like, you're supposed to be on my side.
You're
but you tell me things and give me advice where I'm like, you know what? Like, that's what I needed to hear in the long run.
Well, it took me, like, to have a friend like Leandra. Like, she is a badass, like, brutal
Got no filter.
Like, there were so many times where I was just like super young and dumb. Like, I met her when I was like 17. She would just go to my face, and she's a little older than me, no offense, girl, but she like knows her shit. Like, she knows her shit. Yeah, and so like, it took me to like hear her tell me like, you're being a fucking dumb bitch, or like whatever it is, whatever the situation is, and I'm like, you're right. Like, you're right. And like, she would never sugarcoat it, and I'm like, dude, everyone needs to be like you.
We all need people like that.
Yes.
For sure. I just want to thank you again for helping me out and being part of this show. And
I know you were like, I think I might want to have you on the show. I was like, what?
Yeah. Sharing things that I didn't know about you, and maybe what other people didn't know about you. Like, it was important for me to be able to do that. So thank you. Cheers, y'all. Thank you all for watching Tip Your Bartender. Go give this lady a like on all her socials, at ReinitaRenee, at TwstdThreads, anywhere and everywhere. Shout out Stevie's Bar and Grill for hosting us today. Go follow them on all their socials. This was a lot of fun.
I know, this was so good.
Tune in next week for a brand new episode. And always remember,
tip your bartender.
Yeah!
I thought we were going to say it at the same time.
No.
Bye, bye, bye.